Morning sunshine, welcome to a new Pokemon news in which we're going to talk about new BDSP, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl patch notes which have been released, and we now know what's going to be in the day one patch. We're also going to look at next week's shiny giveaway for everybody, because as you guys know right now, this week has been the Lake Guardians, and of course we are in the hype for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl and Sinnoh and all that stuff. You can guess what's coming next, and we'll go into what's going next there next week. So there's also that, and there's some Legends Arceus news as well. There's also quite a few things that have been data mined for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, so we've got quite a bit to look at, so let's get to it. Alright, first up guys, we're going to talk about next week's giveaway, which is going to be these. We're going to do the box legendaries. Now, as you probably know, many of you will at least, we did the Halloween giveaway, which included the Giratina. We're going to do the same one again, so these are all past events, some 2013, the whole collection. We're going to do the whole collection for these, all the shinies, box legendaries, and of course we're going to be doing them in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Keep that in mind, so you'll be able to get them there as we trade them to you, and so on. So everyone will get their hands on all three of these for the duration of next week. This is going to start on Sunday. For anyone who's new and doesn't know what this is, we do these every week. This is going to be the giveaway for next week starting on Sunday. We do a live stream and the video goes up, and they all last 24 hours distributions for the entire week. Okay, so all the way until the end of next Friday. Okay, so if you guys are interested, check that out, drop a sub, and I'll do another video separately to show you in detail how to get your hands on all of these, and it should be pretty straightforward and pretty easy for all of you to get them, so we'll go through that when the time comes. Keep in mind, this week's giveaway for the Lake Guardians is still ongoing for a while yet. It ends on the Friday around the evening for you guys in English speaking land, so this will be still going there. A lot of people have watched it, and it looks like that's not your usual amount. That's quite a lot. I think that's because of the hype around BDSP. But of course we have 5 free 24-hour running bots, and we also have the separate member bots to make it even easier on channel members too. It's still going. It looks like everyone's getting them. I haven't seen any complaints about it, so that's been good despite it being very, very busy. I guess we could probably expect that for the next one too. Next up guys is the patch notes for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. So it looks like, as we know, and as a lot of people have already been talking about, there is going to be a big patch day one when the game releases on the 19th, and that patch is going to be almost like a big chunk, quite a few gigs actually, and it's going to include all this right here. So there have been some things that have been left out of the game as of yet. I've actually been playing the game myself, fortunately, and it's been really nice. Even without the patch, has been really good. So there's obviously a few things that don't really work and so on, so we need the patch to add in certain things that have just been completely left out and things that are buggy or not added in yet, and that's some of these things right here. So we're going to get the Grand Underground, Super Contest Show, Union Room, and Mystery Gift communications features, which is going to be all, of course, the online stuff, which is not available just yet. So all the online stuff you'll be able to enjoy locally, the online communication features for the Grand Underground, Super Contest Show, Union Room, and additionally you'll also be able to receive free gifts using the Mystery Gift. Now, it's actually quite interesting to talk about this one, because in the game itself, there's an NPC you'll talk to, and you'll be able to answer 2 out of 4 options that he asks you, okay? I'm not going to go into details to avoid spoilers in detail, but one of those answers, which I picked 2, right? I picked the first and the last one on the list. If you want to look at the list like this, the last one, he says, gives you a mystery gift, which obviously I can't access yet because I don't have the online. Now, as it turns out, I don't know why, but the other 2 answers are no longer available after you choose to. So I have no idea what the other 2 do. You're gonna have to do a separate playthrough to see what those 2 do and everything. So it's interesting. So if you guys have any memory for this kind of thing and you find that this moment pops up in your playthrough, pick the last answer, okay, of the 4. You have to, and yeah, you'll see what happens. All right, we'll see. And then of course the online for Super Contest Show and so on. Well, we know there's going to be co-op in Grand Underground. We know there's going to be trading and battling, and there's something else called Mixed Records and Union Room. And then in the Super Contest Show, there's actually online rankings as well. So that's pretty cool. It'll give us a lot of PvP sort of, I suppose, material content to do, a lot of gameplay. This is actually one of the longest Pokemon games I've ever played. It's quite a lot longer than Sword and Shield, and that's without the patch. So there's going to be a lot of online stuff and a lot of daily stuff that I'll go into with my videos soon that you'll be able to do as soon as the game drops. So we also have other stuff here. Addition of content after entering the Hall of Fame. So that's post-game, okay? They're going to be adding quite a few things we know already. A lot of legendary stuff and so on. So there'll be pretty cool. There's also repeat battles, which are going to be really, really fun. So you guys will see. I don't want to spoil anything, of course, because a lot of this stuff is data mined and so on, and you can guess how it goes. But anyway, as you can tell, if you've already beaten it before updating the game, it doesn't matter. They're also going to add in some in-game cutscenes and animations. So if you open the game as it is now, you're just going to have a black screen right into the game. There is no animation, but they're adding something. Okay, so they're going to add some cutscenes and animations. There you go. Not the highlight for me, honestly, but some things. Okay, that's nice. Other adjustments and corrections were made to improve gameplay experience. There are occasional bugs here and there, but it looks like they might probably be fixing those with the day one patch. They're only small things, so it should be fixed, I expect to. And one other thing that's not in the game at the moment here, which is going to be added here, is the GWS in Jubilife City. So as it turns out right now, going to there, she actually just pushes you back. You can't actually go in there. So that's going to be made active, and you'll be able to use the Coliseum feature inside Pokemon Centers. And I think this includes some sort of trading, sort of maybe like Wonder Trade or something. I'm not actually familiar with this from the original, if it was there as well. I don't know about that, so I never got to do online features in this gen. So I'm looking forward to doing all of this online with you guys too. So a little sneak peek of the actual post-game content that the Pokemon Company dropped for us yesterday in a trailer is this. Ramanas Park, so this is brand new. This is where you're going to be able to access a ton of Legendaries, but you're going to have to collect some items throughout your gameplay in the first place. And this is going to be connected to a lot of things you have to do before you actually get to the end game. So it's straightforward enough. Once you have the items, you're going to be able to encounter these. And of course, they're all shiny huntable as well. None of these are shiny locked. There's quite a few cool different rooms and different areas you can visit to do this. And it's kind of funny that these items you can see right there actually look like the old game cartridges that you used to have as well. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot to do here in post-game as well. A lot of catching and a lot of shiny hunting that you guys will really get to enjoy. Link up. Okay, so you'll be able to get Mew if you have Pikachu, Let's Go Pikachu, Eevee stuff, and you'll be able to get Jirachi for Sword and Shield data too. Those Pokemon are really, really busted. I got them both in my playthrough, and they actually grow each level with nutty increases to their stats, dude. It's just incredible increases to the stats. Again, early purchase bonus, gift a Manaphy egg as well. So that's kind of cool as a water type Pokemon in here. This is just going through all the old early purchase stuff, so you'll be getting them as mystery gifts that you'll be able to redeem in the game. Just 1 hour ago as well, PokeTimes Twitter here actually dropped some new images for the Underground in BDSP, and these are the images right here. So as you can see, we're talking to some NPCs. I'm actually not quite sure if this is a playable character or an NPC itself, but there are different things down here. There's a lot, like as you can see up the top right in the radar here, these are unexplored rooms, and each room in the entire area is a new different type of biome, or maybe a mix of different biomes. It's really cool. So you'll be able to get some certain Pokemon in there, as well as Pokeball items in there too, like TMs and whatever else. You'll be able to find them lying around in these places here. You have to get some useful items like heart scales in the walls. I mean, you're going to need heart scales. You're going to need the items in the walls. We've got some more pictures here as well. So as you can see, we're in one of the rooms here. It's a kind of a sand-based room with desert sort of themed Pokemon. And there's some big rooms, which are pretty big. You're going to need some of your HMs as well for these. And then there's like the small rooms, which are really easy to just go in and out. But as you can see, there's like a maze of a path going all the way around here. And there's an entire network on the entire map of Sinnoh. So you're going to drop into different parts depending on where you are in Sinnoh. But you'll be able to access them all, or almost all of them, connected. Except for one huge area in the middle, and like maybe a couple of areas on the side too, which are completely separate, which are really interesting. I haven't actually been there yet myself. Then you got surfing, you're going to need that as well, and you can see this here. Actually, it's kind of funny, in the game, they kind of referenced the whole idea of Bidoof being a HM slave, and they made the convenience of being a wild Pokemon coming to use the HMs that you can use now with your Poketch. And it's always Bidoof. Except for Fly, it's always Bidoof, which I think is really, really funny. Or Bibarel. So it's really funny that they actually played on that. It's just kind of a little joke, a bit of humor thrown into what they actually do understand about the Pokemon community's use of Bidoof. and the barrel there. And then of course we got an image of our secret room here. You're going to be able to get some items. You're actually going to be able to farm these out of the walls themselves in the underground. So there's a lot of different items in there. Some items you'll be able to use for decorating. Some items you'll be able to use to trade up above ground with other NPCs for different things, and so on. So make sure you save up everything. Make sure you do really try nailing out these wall items here in the underground, because you're going to need a lot of them as well. Next up, it's Poke Times again, and this time for Pokemon Legends Arceus. They actually show that Shaman is making an appearance in the game. It is going to be actually in the game, as you can expect. It's also in BDSP. We will get into the events in the post game after a little bit. They're not currently unlocked, but we will be able to access them at some point in the future. And of course, shiny distributions for these will be made available by me on my channel. But it looks like it's going to be featured in Legends Arceus 2. That's going to be cool, and it comes with some gear. Sort of shaman themed clothing as well. That's really interesting. I mean, it does look very, I don't know, not my style, but what did they say about it? You're gonna need some different Pokemon game save data to get your hands on some items, okay? So Shaman clothing is one. That will get you your hands on a Shaman stuff. And for another game, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee again, I think, you're going to be able to get a Pikachu mask and an Eevee mask as well. So obviously, the more save data you have on your Switch, the better. You're going to be able to get a lot of little extra things in this game and the BDSP as well. And finally, it looks like the whole line of Rowlet all the way up to Decidueye is coming to Pokemon Unite very soon. And this is some preview gameplay of him right here. Looks really good. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into the details of what his actual moves and stuff are to see how useful he is. But as you can see, some of the animations have been being played here. It's really, really cool. That ult looks busted. I'm just going to say that straight up. He's still going. He's still going. I mean, damn. Okay. I wonder what this, I wonder what that does. I can't wait to try him out. I'm going to play him, I'm going to get him, I'm going to play him day one when he comes out, all day. Alright guys, that's going to be it for Pokemon news today. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you got some very useful information out of this as well. Don't forget, I will be streaming these games over on twitch.tv/blaines. I'm going to leave a link right down below for you, just so for convenience. Just click in it and drop a follow, and I will give you an alert over on Discord when I do go live with these games and so on. I currently stream there every day for Pokemon Unite, but when BDSP comes out, I'll be streaming it over there as well. So hopefully you guys join me over there for some of that action. I currently got all my notes for that game ready to go, so I know where everything is, I know what to do, and there'll be a nice smooth gameplay experience, and then we can start doing competitive and busting you guys open in some PvP. Can't wait. And then doing the giveaways too soon. So drop that sub. I'll see you guys around in the next video. Till then guys, bye.